did something. I'm like, what? There was paperwork? Man, I don't know. I don't know what I did with the paperwork. And so, and welcome back to The Angry Teacher. I'm Richard Williams, The Angry Teacher. If it's your first time here, welcome aboard. Be a part of the family. If you've been here before, welcome back. I love y'all. You know this. We're going to be talking about the do's and the don'ts of department meetings today. Hang around. We're going to learn today. Now, we know how most of us don't like going to department meetings, but I'm going to give you some do's and don'ts for when you do go. These will not necessarily make it more enjoyable, but it will be easier to deal with. I guess that's more enjoyable. I don't know. But in any case, here's number one for the do's. I'm going to do the do's first and then we do the don'ts, all right? If that's okay with you. Number one, for the do's, be cordial. You might be having a rough morning or afternoon. You hate coming to these things because all we do is go over standards and how we need to reach the kids with the standards. And you know this. Most of the stuff may be directed at the newer teachers or the younger teachers or the older teachers, whichever category you don't fit into. But you know what? Be cordial. When you go in, you say good morning, you say good afternoon, no matter how much you have against the people in the room or the things you don't like. Just be cordial, be nice. Let them know that you're still going to be you. You're still going to be a cool human being because you respect humanity and you respect the space. So you're just going to be nice. You're going to be polite. You're going to come in and be cordial. Number two, pay attention. Unless, it's been cleared before, or unless there's something that you really have to do, or unless there's something that you really have to get done for the same department, or you're working on something that's coming up soon, just pay attention. I've been into department meetings where you have people on their phones, they're texting back, they're smiling at a text or something that's on their phone and not necessarily paying attention, and you're sitting there, you're paying attention, especially someone who's been in the profession for 18 plus years. Some of the younger ones, it's all about technology. They're on their computer and they're clickety-clacking away, and whoever's the department chair or the administrator is talking, or another fellow teacher is talking, and they're sharing their guts out, educating you on something that you've never done before, and you're being disrespectful by not paying attention. So, pay attention. The text can wait. You're going to have time afterwards. I don't think any department meeting is 90 minutes or more. I could be wrong, but I don't think they're that long. Even if they are, give them the respect, because if you're up there, you want the respect. It is not very easy to talk in front of your peers, especially if it's something that you've never done before or you're not even comfortable with the topic. So be respectful and pay attention. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for the next, dope video from The Angry Teacher. Now, I had to learn this the hard way. Number three, save paperwork and try taking notes. There would be an example where in October we had a department meeting and something was said or some paper was given, and I'm like, okay, whatever, let me file it with the other stuff and then get back in my classroom, do what the heck I want to do. And then in November they asked me if I filled out the paperwork or if I did something. I'm like, what? There was paperwork? Man, I don't know what I did with the paperwork. And so pay attention to the papers that you have, save them because you might need them, and take notes if you have to, because it kind of helps. All right, that's all needed. Number four for the do's of department meetings: participate, because it lets us get out of there quicker. It's a faster process if you participate. If they have to keep begging for answers, begging for participation, begging for you to fill stuff out, begging for you to get off your phone, begging for you to do all this stuff. Did you bring this book? And no, you had to go back and get it. Takes forever. So just bring all your stuff, do all your stuff, do it quickly so we can get out. Participate. The don'ts of department meetings. Don't be late. Number one, please, if you can help it, be on time. I was recently at a department meeting and I am one of the more mature teachers there. We had these young teachers who came in. They were late as it was, like at least 15 to 20 minutes late. These young ladies, sister girl, walking in with a bag of McDonald's and her coffee, and there was no pep in her step. I'm like, sweetie, we've been sitting here for 20 minutes waiting for you to get here because you need the information. We've taught before. You don't know what the heck you're doing. You're a first year. You need to be on time. You need to be there with bells on, waiting for, in anticipation for what we have to share. But no, you're rolling in with your McDonald's. Sorry. And you're stepping, seemingly gingerly, but there was no urgency to coming in. Come on. That's inconvenient. I got things to do, girl. Don't, lady, whatever. Be on your phone 24 hours of the whole meeting. Don't text or have side conversations too much because it's one, it's disrespectful. Two, you're missing information that you probably need. Now, every now and then somebody says something, well, the state says you need to do this, and then your feathers are ruffled and you have to mention it to a friend or you talk for a little bit, but then you get back into it. When the conversation becomes a conversation, you're no longer listening. So the department chair or the presenter or whatever is going to have to extend our time in the space. So just limit your texting, limit your side conversations so that we can get up out of there. Number 3. Now this is for those of you who are actually presenting or sharing out. Don't oversell an idea. If you've told us you've taught for 20 years and you like teaching and you like kids and this doesn't work and this works and this doesn't work and this works, we get it. Stop selling it. There's no need for your part of the department meeting to be 40 minutes because you have lost your people after the first 10, possibly less. Don't oversell an idea. Get the point across. Get us out of that room because we've got things to do. With that said, unless we need all parts of it, do we need to have your entire life story? Your anecdote does not need to be 40 plus minutes. I'm sorry. There's nothing that you're going to tell me that I'm going to care about after the first 10. That's just how it is. And this may not be a big deal to you, but number 4, don't eat all the snacks or the food. If the department chair or if the administrators or a parent or somebody has provided donuts, coffee, fruit, whatever breakfast food they give, or even at lunch, we have a meeting at lunch and they bring us all these sandwiches, don't eat all of them. If I see you hanging around the table, something is wrong. And if something is wrong, let us know. But I'm going up there for my strawberries. Ain't no strawberries left because you have all of them on your plate back at the desk. Come on now. Everybody else got to eat. Don't finish the coffee. Teachers live off coffee. That's like our fuel. Don't take the whole thing. Don't go back for seconds unless you've seen a plate on everybody's desk. Or you've asked and people said, nah, go ahead, we're done. And we might say it begrudgingly, but at least you've asked permission. Don't take all the food. Don't eat all the snacks. We need the energy too. And lastly, number 5, don't be unprepared. If you know it's a department meeting, if you know you need to bring the new calculator that you guys are going to discuss and how to use it and how the kids can use it, if you know that you need your laptop, if you know that you need paper, if you know that you need the textbook, bring it. If you know that we said in the past meeting we're going to be discussing the new state mandates, and they emailed you the state mandates and you need to bring a copy or you need to print it up or whatever, bring it. Oh my God, that's why you need to take notes. This is a reference to the do's of department meetings. Be prepared, because your lack of preparation is going to impede our progress in the meeting, and it's going to delay what we have to do, and we're going to stay in the room longer and possibly have to have a follow-up meeting because you are unprepared and you don't know what's going on. And there's this teacher, there's a type of teacher who never pays attention, and then when they see you anywhere, there's always a question about what we need to do. Yeah, it was mentioned several times, buddy. Pay attention. Okay? Be prepared. With that said, those are my tips for do's and don'ts of department meetings. Not a big deal for some of them, but it's a big deal for some of them. let us all get in for a department meeting and get out. No need to belabor a point. No need to stay there forever. No need to do more than we need to do in those meetings because we got kids to teach. Let's go. Come to class today. Go out there and be great, guys. Hey, let's just go out there and teach.